All right, we are live. It is Derby Day. I'm Gina. This is my mom, Cheryl. We're coming to you live from the lake to do a little drink mixing. And of course, we have to do our version of mint juleps. And we're doing it with gin because if you watched our last one, we did a gin and tonic. It's our favorite choice, gin, I guess, if we had to choose.
Yeah, we kind of roll with gin.
We kind of roll with gin. You can substitute whichever if you want to do. If you don't like gin, you can, do whiskey. I saw plenty of versions of mint juleps. But what we're doing today, I actually posted the ingredients that you need to follow along with us today. So if you want to make it, you can. Feel free to make it with you, at home with us. And we're really excited about the Derby. You can tell from all the pictures and paraphernalia, all the different memorabilia that we have around my mom's house. She loves horse racing, and by default, so do I. We've been to
I kind of drug you along.
You did. Yes. We've been to the Derby. Kind of had stake in Big Brown back in 2008.
Yes, we did. When
yes,
he won. He was fantastic.
He was fantastic. Yeah. We've been to the Belmont Stakes. You've been to the Preakness. You've been to Saratoga. Tons of racing. Yep. And what's really cool too is 2020 marks the 50th anniversary of the first ever female jockey to ride in the Kentucky Derby. And it's a very male-driven sport, so we wanted to mention that because this is our Labor Day ladies triple. We're doing like 3 songs in a row of your favorite female artists, so I thought, hey, this is
perfect.
We gotta mention this too. Yeah, 50th anniversary this very year of a female jockey to ride. Right. So it's kind of cool, but with the pandemic and things being kind of crazy this past summer, Mom, you've got to tell us how this is different this year with the Kentucky Derby not actually being the first race for the Triple Crown.
Well, this is the 146th running Derby, and typically for the Triple Crown, it starts with the Kentucky Derby as the first in the Triple Crown, then the second one is the Preakness, and then the third one is at Belmont Stakes. But this year, the first race of the Triple Crown started in New York at the Belmont Stakes.
Which is normally the last race.
And that's the toughest one.
Because, why is it the toughest?
It's a longer
track. Right. So a lot of times a horse like Big Brown in 2008, for example, he ran the Kentucky Derby and dominated. Same with the Preakness. Dominated, right?
Yes.
And then fell short for the Belmont Stakes. A lot of these horses sometimes just can't run that longer distance.
It's just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer, but it's really bizarre. That's why we don't see it's one of the reasons we don't see Triple Crown winners every single year. But it's going to be interesting this year because now we know who ran the more difficult race and won already, and that's why they are definitely the favorite for the Kentucky Derby.
Yes,
right, Mom?
so we've got, and I've got all kinds of notes on here because I'm trying to pick my favorite. But Tiz the Law, he's the favorite to win, and he won the Belmont Stakes. Now, if he wins the Derby, he's going to be a contender to win the Triple Crown at the Preakness. So he is my favorite #1 pick.
Yep.
And the trainer, Barclay Tagg, was also a trainer he's a famous trainer, he's fantastic. But in 2003, he trained Funnyside, and Funnyside won the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, but then he lost at Belmont Stakes.
Yep.
So.
But now Barclay's horse has won the Belmont Stakes, which, as you already learned, is the most difficult track. So there's high hopes that he is going to win.
Yes.
Tonight. But what are the odds?
Well, as of 3 o'clock, the odds for Tiz the Law are 4 to 5.
Okay, so I had
he's the favorite.
Yeah, and I had to have my mom explain to me because a lot of times you see odds like 50 to 1, but 4 to 5. What does that mean?
You had to ask me that. Well, if you have an odds
yes.
of.
I remember your explanation if you need me to help.
So usually you want the odds to be like 20 to 1. So for every $1 you bet, you win $20.
Right.
But here, for every $5 you bet, you're going to get $4.
Right. So
that's basically what 4 to 5 means.
You have to bet a lot more because the house is basically knows that they have a pretty good chance to win. so they don't want to pay out as much, you're going to have to bet a lot more. Right?
And a lot of people are betting on them, so that
and the odds are going to
makes
keep
the odds
fluctuating before the race, which I think race time is
7:01
Okay.
is post time. And we've got, it was an 18 field race, but 2 of the horses scratched. So we've got 16 horses in the race.
Yep.
And
we want to show you some of the silks, okay?
Yes.
This is one of my favorite things about the Derby. Every single jockey has a very unique, what they call silk or jerseys, and every single design is really meant for you to be able to recognize exactly what horse that is by just glancing, and that's how those announcers are so flawless when you hear them call these races, because they have memorized these silks, okay? So just take a look at how different. Now, I might struggle with these two because they're a little bit similar, but for the most part, they're all so different. Now, you know, the Washington football team is my favorite, so I like this jersey. It's got their colors. All right. We got just some really cool ones. They're all different. I've always thought, gosh, it'd be fun to design these silks. And I always wonder, how do they pick these colors? All right.
There's a rhyme and reason.
There is.
All right, so are we ready to drink? The famous Kentucky Derby mint julep?
Yes, which we have had at Churchill Downs.
Actually had at the Kentucky Derby.
Yes. Okay, so what is the first step?
The first step is, and I'm using a lovely silver glass from the Big Brown race of 2008.
Oh, hi, Robert. Robert says, hi, ladies.
Hi, Robert. Welcome.
Storm the Court. Oh, Storm the Court, one of the horses?
So the first thing we do is we put some mint leaves in the bottom of this glass. We've got a little bit of simple syrup, which is just sugar and water. We're going to mix in with those mint leaves, and we're going to muddle it up. Just lightly let the oils from the mint kind of break free.
Mom, Robert says Storm the Court is his pick, and that's a 21-1 odds right now.
Good luck. I hope you are betting on him.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're muddling that. Some leaves and simple syrup. Then we're going to take crushed ice. And very important to have crushed ice, which I've crushed ahead of time. Then we take 2.5 ounces of gin. Pour it right over the top.
Ooh, that's looking good, Mama.
I think that's sounding good. And then our favorite thing, which in our last video
we went
told
lime
you how much
crazy.
we love limes. A nice squeeze of a lime. Okay. And if you want, you know, for you lime fans, add a little bit more lime juice. That's okay too. To top it off, Gina?
It is.
Oh wait, we want to stir it just.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Just a tad.
This is freshly grown from my mom's garden. Peppermint leaf. I wish that you could smell it. The whole kitchen smells like peppermint.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So we're gonna go ahead and top
Cheers,
that
my
off.
dear.
Yes, and then get a good look at the little horsey cup we've got. It's got the horseshoe.
And I also have.
It's a Big Brown. I didn't realize it was Big Brown. Do you see that? Big Brown was our favorite in the Kentucky Derby.
That was
years ago.
2008.
I can't believe that.
And here I have a 2009 Kentucky Derby glass. And we're ready?
We're ready.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Kentucky Derby and
Good
to
luck.
your favorite pony. Let's take a sip. Mm.
Oh, I'm ready to win.
Yeah, that is a winner right there, Mom. Oh, did you mention that we made the simple syrup?
The simple syrup is
So easy.
1 part water, 1 part sugar.
Yeah.
Heat it up, melt the sugar,
And I threw it in the freezer.
cool it.
Yeah, just cool
Yeah,
it,
easy.
and then it was an ounce in here. So,
Yeah.
and you know, if you want it a little bit sweeter, you can do more than an ounce. You can do less of a shot. You can do more lime juice. It's all what you want to do. What is your favorite that you're picking today?
My horse?
Yeah,
Oh, 'Tis the Law.
because
Absolutely.
Mom's got her top 3, right?
Yeah, 'Tis the Law
Okay.
is number 1 to win. Honor AP to place in second, and Authentic number 18. He's going to win 3rd place.
Nice.
So I'm putting in my bets today. Win, place, show.
Okay, so I want to say I actually forgot to write it down, but I know that I have a favorite. Oh, okay, I like Money Move. I just go off of the names. Mom will actually do research and be like, his mother was a mutter, and his mother was a mutter.
It's very important.
But I just go off the names and sometimes the silks. So I like Money Moves. That's a 14-1. And I also liked
New York.
Yeah, New York traffic. New York traffic. I like New York traffic. If you've ever driven in New York traffic, ooh, that gin's getting to me. Then you know he better be a good pony if he's gonna finish first. So that's my pick. And actually, I do like attachment rate because I really like the silks. It's like Canada and the United States kind of combined. So we'll see how it ends up. If you want to actually comment your favorite horse, we would love to hear it. Yeah, and we'll comment back.
Watch the race.
Yeah, and so we'll be watching the race. I hope you do too. Thank you so much for listening to Warm 98.5. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.